Dean, just how galvanizing is a win like that, where you guys are able to protect the lead the way you did there down the stretch?
Yeah, we and only get one power play was holy smokes. But you know, we praised the group after about our composure. There was no lack of, we didn't panic. There was no frustration. Sure, we said a couple of things like, you know, maybe there's a call here or there, but there wasn't. So we just went about our business. So we're happy with that for the group.
Yeah, Dean, that had to be the most frustrating thing. I mean, guys were getting bear hugged in the offensive zone and high sticked and everything and nothing.
Yeah, it's frustrating within, but it never showed for our group, right? They didn't go and, you know, try to do something or take a bad penalty because of it. You know, the penalties that we got weren't bad penalties. They're just penalties. So, but we, you know, huge kills at the end, and you know, real resilient for sure.
How happy are you? Just, I mean, obviously disappointing to have the goal disallowed, but the huge response 27 seconds later, and also the way that Ryan played through a shift where he was, you know, battling with doubting.
Yeah, you know, nothing we can do, right? I mean, it's actually the league talked to us about not even calling the refs over. Like, they don't make the call, so there's no sense talking to them about it, right? So we knew it could go either way. We talked to the guys, you know, Jonas and TJ, and they said it was probably going to get overturned. So, you know, we didn't even talk to the guys on the bench. They were talking. I think Moose said something like, well, no matter what, we're playing good right now, so let's just keep going. So, again, we've talked about it before, where it's sure nice when the players talk like that and the coaches don't have to.
Rascal, is that just with him when Kirill and Zucker? Is that just a rotation after the PK, or how did they end up?
Yeah, Eki, we just talked about it actually, because Eki got caught out for the whole 2 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we weren't afraid to sit him for a whole rotation just to get his breath back.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about, you know, as you guys know, I mean, Rasky played with those two guys. Hartsey played with those two guys last year and had success. So it's a nice, you're not afraid to do it, right? I mean, we're not afraid to say, okay, you know, Rasky, go play with those two. And as we talked about before, they don't use anybody anyway. So
Away on the road, 2 wins. Is this kind of the best case scenario for the group to sync up, the new players to find their groove? Like, are you seeing what you would hope with the new acquisition?
Yeah, I completely agree. You know, you want to see your group play hard for each other and with each other for sure. But to get rewarded, to reinforce that, you know, we're not only doing the right things systematically, but we're doing the right things together as a group. So, yeah, it's you know, it's obviously nicer to win than lose.
I guess we'll see what happens in March, but the fact that Kevin Fiala's out there right now on the PK in the last minute of a game, I mean, he's earned that, Dean. This isn't just a freebie to go out there right now.
No, he has real good instincts. You know, he knows what offensive guys are thinking. He's got a great stick, and when he's committed to not, you know, cheating for offense, getting the kill first, he's a real good penalty killer. The thing that we can challenge people with, if they don't do the right things, is that we have so many guys, we feel, in our team that can kill penalties up front. All 6 can on the back end too. So that's a nice thing for us to have.
How big was Goudra's goal, and just how nice to see him get rewarded after how good he's been for first 2 games? Yeah,
he's that's his shot. I think. You know, that little snapper, I've seen it a lot. So, yeah, I mean, it's nice for them to get some chemistry for sure. You know, him and you know, Rasky obviously scores as well. But, you know, that line was real good with Kevin Goods and Rask as well.